In a year full of absolute classics, and a year that might be the best year of anime since 2019, Beastars Season 2 stands out to me as on a league of its own. I fell in love with Beastars Season 1 instantly. The characters were fleshed out with standouts like Louis, Legoshi, Haru becoming some of my all-time favorite characters. And it's insane to say that Beastars Season 2 just steps everything up to a whole nother level. In Beastars Season 2, Legoshi is able to focus his full attention on finding Tem's murderer, a plot point that has been left hanging in the last season. This gives us Riz, my favorite part of the season. Riz is a severely complex character that is in denial about his murder of Tem. Riz likens him devouring Tem as Tem and Riz becoming the closest they could possibly be by becoming one. It's a sad and delusional mindset that allows us to truly understand Riz. All Riz wanted was to have a friend that loved and accepted him for who he really is, not the sedated, unassuming nice guy version of him. Another fantastic aspect of this season was Louis' character arc. Louis has found the strength of carnivores that he is always envied by leading the Leo group. Louis was able to drop out of the drama club and essentially dropped out of the running for the next Beastar, because he no longer needed that. He didn't need to put on an exterior display of strength through popular opinion or political power. He had a real strength now. However, the strength came at a cost. Louis was trying to keep up the facade of eating meat in order to not lose even a bit of the power that he had gained, but this was hurting him. The carnivore power was rejecting him once again. It's only in the finale that he realized what he feels for Legoshi is more important than his fake power. Then of course the most prominent character in Legoshi had an amazing character arc. He began the season deciding that he needs to use his power as a carnivore to protect herbivores, so he swore off all kinds of meat and decided basically to become a vigilante to become stronger, only to have it not matter in the face of the monstrous Riz. Faced with Riz's overwhelming size and strength, no amount of good intention helped Legoshi. Legoshi was outclassed. These three characters all had the climax of their character arcs during the final episode. The final fight. Legoshi is holding to his ideals and finding Riz, but he's being beaten one-sidedly, that is, until Louis arrives. Louis is able to give up his fake carnivore power in order to come to Legoshi's aid. He wants to change. He wants to leave his cursed past behind him and help Legoshi at the same time. So he offers Legoshi his leg. Louis then becomes one with Legoshi and essentially truly attains the carnivore's power. Legoshi is forced to confront his naive mindset, his hubris that he'd been able to overcome any obstacle with just good intentions. Riz could not be overcome with simple good intentions. He needed the power that devouring provided. Riz in his delusions thought that he was the embodiment of the love between him and Tem. Legoshi devouring Louis' foot with Louis' blessing opened up Riz's eyes. The bond that he thought he had with Riz, the ideal he thought he had achieved, was right in front of him. Legoshi and Louis' relationship was his ideal. Riz's eyes were opened. This finale perfectly resolved and intertwined the character arcs of Riz, Louis, and Legoshi, and gave a satisfying resolution to all three and to the season. Beastars to me will go down as a masterful series with a masterful final fight. Thank you for watching.